So the research which we have is based on the development of training devices which are anthropomorphic, and they represent the breast and they're for ultrasound scanning. So what we have in this research is we've developed realistic devices which mimic or replicate what the breast would look like in terms of its actual anatomy shape. Also inside the device it looks like different tissue layers, and within that there are then some pathology which represents benign and malignant pathology. So it allows for individuals who are training to practice in a stress-free environment and allow them to direct their own pace of learning with the device. It's key, it's the central aspect of it. So I've been working in ultrasound for about 15, 16 years, and it's been, as a physicist, so my role has been to see how ultrasound can be used more effectively and what can be more effective than improving training for residents or sonographers. So for me, that's what the role is for ultrasound. It's central.
Yep, and it's the same for myself. I've been working in ultrasound exclusively for about the same period of time, and so it's all about ultrasound.
It's a real vindication of the work, and I feel it's a very high accolade. Certainly I'm very proud of the fact that we've been recognised like this. I'm proud of the work that we did, so I feel really delighted that the work that all of us put together on this project has been recognised.
Yep, and it's a special honor being recognized by AIUM, given the stature and the role of that organization in promoting the use of ultrasound. It's wonderful.
Well, I suppose next really started more or less on the week when we were carrying out the study itself that we described in the poster. During the week we found that we had many different areas which we could collaborate on. So during that week, Nick undertook writing a grant to follow on for the work. And I suppose if you want to talk about the grant, and then I can talk about what we've done so far.
Yeah, just looking at ways to use these devices, not for the primary role of training, which was the focus of this work, but to try to use those devices to optimize imaging, the image quality of machines in clinical practice, or to compare the image quality of different machines we might be thinking of buying. And so we're pushing forward with that. As you were saying, almost immediately after this experiment was done, I think I see it everywhere. The application of ultrasound is just spreading in leaps and bounds, and in our practice, we're experimenting with the use of ultrasound in MRI scanning suites to assist in ultimately MRI-guided procedures and things. And I think a few years ago, nobody would have expected to find an ultrasound scanner in that kind of environment.
Yeah, I think as well one of the key parts of ultrasound will be that it's got increased quantification, use of quantification with different techniques like ultrasound elastography. And so again, the importance of training and validating the systems that are being used with a realistic phantom. So I get to plug my own research.